Okay, welcome. So the complaint from the customer is as the deck is down and scrubbing, the pads are not turning or brushes. So in this case, we have supposed to have pads and they're not on there. So I'm just gonna take one of the pad drivers off. And what's interesting is, okay, here's the second one. This is the first time I see one without pads on the pad driver. Okay, so we'll take a look at that in a second, but I've seen a couple things here. I wanted to get the hours on here, 7:41, and we've got nearly a full charge. And looks like our date's off a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Here we go, the classic, let's hold the hose up on the clamp that's broken. So I believe that may have been replaced the last time, I'm not sure. But we do have another fatal issue, is with the hose. The coils have been damaged immensely. I got the blades on here, and I'm gonna check. It feels relatively clean. Solution. The solution bowl is full of debris, which is decayed solution. So we're gonna get some pads on and then run the machine. Okay, so the customer has pads, but this is what happens when you got the pad drivers without the pad retainers. They just fall. They can stick up a little bit, depends on the condition of the hook. So what I'm gonna do here is I got it down, but we have a problem here with the weight distribution. Okay, it's because we have no water. And also, this is another thing we don't like, is this lever should be in the down position. Okay, so now we got that taken care of. Let's see what we can do. Hit the one touch button. Okay, so as you can see, you might not be able to see, the pads are not turning. So when I was putting the pad drivers on, I was turning the motor and I felt that the belt is still intact, which is good. But the likelihood of the problem is quite possibly the deck switch that's inside here. So we're going to inspect that, and I have one with me if in case I need to replace it. I hope it's good, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so this is the connector for the brush motor, and that's one of the things I check, particularly when the pressure has been so great. It makes the connector start melting on the inside. So I'm going to check that. The switch that I had wasn't the right one, so I'm going to reconnect that switch back there where the small wires right here go. Okay, so I was right. It got flamed out, so we lost our connection. So I'm going to replace it with some temporary. Actually, these are standard replacements, quick disconnects. Okay, now that I made the connection, got rotation. As you can see, we got it. So I just need to zip tie everything back up and find out where the other parts are.